Hey guys, I've got a live traffic workshop coming up for you very soon. So somewhere on this page, there's a way to register to join that for when it goes live. So let me just run you through very quickly what I've got in store for you. And I would love for you to come on board and join in the workshop. So this is what we're going to cover. So you will get a brand new way to uncover little known traffic opportunities for every niche. So this is a brand new traffic method that I've developed, I've tested, I've refined it to improve it over the last few months. I've been pretty quiet, but I have created this brand new traffic system for you, and I'm going to give it to you for free. In fact, it's so simple, there's really only 4 points of leverage that really matter when it comes to driving traffic. So if you want consistent traffic that compounds, we're talking about compounding traffic, so it increases over time. If you want that, then hop on board because the workshop is free. It's only about 30 to 45 minutes long, and this is what you're going to get. So here's an overview of this web traffic system. So it starts with click hooks. These get attention. This is what gets the eyeballs. Then we use attraction zones. This is what pulls in the traffic. This is where you get the visitors, the laser targeted visitors. We have conversion paths to turn that traffic into revenue. And then we use velocity loops to create ongoing growth. So this is not just a one-time thing. This is something that you can repeat over and over and over again to grow and scale your business. So a real quick overview of what click hooks are. So a click hook is the moment that your content connects with a visitor or a potential visitor. It's designed to stop people scrolling and make them interested in what you've got. So the person feels something and they know that this piece of content, this message is specifically for them. And it matters because, well, unless people click on your content, they're not going to convert into a customer, right? It's that simple. You need that click. So this is a way to get their attention, to get the click. And the click hook makes sure that you're pulling in qualified, targeted traffic. And that's the key to success, having the right type of traffic. Because this is where most people get it wrong. You see, most marketers focus on getting views, right? As many views as they can get, and that's all they care about. But what they're doing is making hooks that try to attract everyone. And what happens as a result? Well, they end up attracting nobody because they're trying to appeal to such a wide audience that it doesn't connect with anyone. So the way that we do it in this brand new system is the click hook is going to act as a filter. So it's going to pull in traffic and filter that traffic so you only pull in the right traffic for your business, because when it works, well, the right people click, right? The people who want to buy or take action with you. It's the right people for you. And the wrong people, well, they'll just ignore your message. They'll scroll past. They won't think anything of it. And this means that every piece of content you create, or every message, or every time you interact online, that piece of content becomes a traffic magnet itself. So how do you make these click hooks? There's a simple 2-part formula. I'll show you how to do it step by step, and most of them have already been done for you. All we have to do is look at the right data, modify it a little bit to make it work for your particular niche, and then we're good to go. I'll show you how to do it step by step when you join the workshop. Okay, let's take a look at attraction zones. So these are digital spaces online where your ideal audience is already active and engaged. That's key. They're already focused, they're already engaged, they're already primed, they're ready. And these are the hidden pockets of traffic that most marketers overlook. Most people don't even think about this stuff. They're too busy focused on things like TikTok or Instagram or you name it, and they're overlooking one of the biggest sources of free traffic. All because it's not glamorous, right? You don't need to have a social media profile to make this work. You don't need to have an email list. You don't need to have an ad budget. You don't need to waste time with SEO. This is simple, direct, powerful traffic. And it matters because it puts you in the right place at the right time. Timing is pretty important with this stuff. It's like catching a wave. If you're a surfer, you know about the importance of catching the right wave at the right time. Well, marketing's kind of similar to that. So this teaches you how to do that, so you put yourself in the right place at the right time. And that means even a small audience can become powerful, because it's not so much about the number of views or the amount of traffic. It's all about the right type of traffic. But this is where most people get it wrong, because they are focused on the platforms instead of the people. So they're focused on building an audience on 7 different social media platforms instead of looking at the actual driving force behind grabbing traffic and then converting it, which is people. It's focusing on that relationship that you have with the people, not the platforms, not the social media platforms. See, people mess this stuff up because they post content or they market themselves without asking this vital question. Is my audience here? And are they ready to act right now? But what happens when this works? Well, you get traction, right? You get traffic. You get visitors coming very, very quickly, almost instantly. And you get it without SEO, without an ad budget, without social media followers or an email list. Instead of all that stuff, you start pulling qualified traffic quickly, almost straight away. So how do you find these zones? Well, you can do it in seconds using free tools. So you can discover hundreds of brand new traffic opportunities, and I will show you step by step inside the workshop. Okay, so what about paths and loops? So we've got all the traffic that we need, and we know how to tap into traffic anytime we want it and drive it within seconds. What about paths and loops? So these are extra modules that I'm going to deliver outside of the workshop. So the workshop is focused purely on traffic generation, and then the extra modules are focused on monetizing your traffic and then scaling your traffic for repeat traffic. So we're going to focus on both of those 2 steps outside of the workshop later on. So if you do want to join the workshop for free and you want to get both bonus modules for free, register below. There's a link, there's something on this page that will allow you to register for this free workshop. So go ahead, do that right now, and I can't wait to see you in the workshop very soon, and we'll have a great time, and you'll learn how to drive traffic for free without wasting time with SEO or spending a fortune on ads. If that sounds good, come on inside and we'll work together to drive more traffic to your business. Thank you for being here, and I will see you again very soon. Take care.